Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Caitlin. I'm also brand new to YouTube and I'm doing an October Fitness Fest, hoping to get into a little bit better shape, lose a little bit more fat, and just be healthy, happy, living my best life, all those things. So if you want to do that, keep watching. Today we are going to talk about goal setting, and I literally have like 10 minutes to film this video, so no bloopers. Hopefully I'm going to get through it on my first shot. So here we go. So first and foremost, you want to think about whatever goal you would like to accomplish. And since I'm doing, first of all, I started a YouTube channel. Whoa, huge goal. So that's one. And I am trying to do my October Fitness Fest. So that's a personal goal for me as well. Like I'm trying to really get to class more often and eat more healthy foods. I'm not saying 100% healthy foods because like for me, it's just not attainable. I give myself little cheats here and there. Not perfect, that's for sure. Definitely never going to give up carbs or anything like that. So very much balanced, but you want to write it out. So I'm going to just show you my planner and what I do with this. So this is my planner, and I really love this one. I got it on sale, so they definitely don't have it anymore, but if I was going to get another one, which I am, because like I need this, I need a planner to be able to stay on schedule and stay on track, this is what it would be. So it's like October. So here we are, boom, October. And then the first page is just a blank sheet of paper. So if you're not ready to get a calendar, or you feel like they're wicked expensive and you feel like it's a waste of money, you can just get a notebook and you could totally do it this way. And basically I write down 3 goals, and I stick with 3 because I don't want to overwhelm myself and I want to be able to do it and accomplish it in the month. So I wrote down my 3 goals. One is to start a YouTube channel, which I already did, but I'm still going to show you what I need to do in my everyday routine to make that happen. 2, October Fitness Fest. I'm on my way to it. Didn't do a great job last week, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm back on it this week. Went to class this morning, so hopefully back to normal. And lastly, I would like to get an A on all my quizzes and exams in school, because if you don't know, I am a very part-time student. I do take class. I'm hoping to get into the dental hygiene program this year. That's my big, hairy, scary goal. That's another thing, is I do a big, hairy, scary goal. Something that, who knows, maybe I won't accomplish, maybe it's a long shot, but maybe I will, and it's usually affiliated with my 3 goals, like I'm definitely gonna crush. So my big, hairy, scary goal for October, just putting it out there because you really have to plan ahead, is that I really want to get my 250 Warrior, which is basically I take 250 classes at Bar and Soul, and I would like to do that actually by New Year's. And then my big, hairy, scary goal for school, obviously, is to get into the dental hygiene program, and I will kind of get into that a little bit more as it goes because I apply for that in February. So I definitely want to start doing it now because like obviously it's not like poof magic, you don't just get accepted. You have to take the proper steps and study for your classes so you can do well. So I'm going to talk about that right now. The next page of this calendar is just like a regular old calendar, and I basically just put in my important dates here. I don't really put any goals in here, just things that I need to know so that I can look at it as I'm flipping through my calendar, because this is my planner. It is something that I use every single day. I like to start my day planning out. So like a lot of the times, so I'm going to flip to the next thing. So now it has like this whole layout where you can write anything you want. Mine's blank because I haven't done it for today. Today's Monday. I'm going to post this video on Tuesday, but still. So I think that any goal that you put out there in the universe, it's actually really manifestation, but I guess some people get really weirded out by that word, but that's what it is. You think of something that you want to do and you put it out there, and if you write it down, as I already said in my first video, it just helps me so much. Once you write it down though, you do have to make a plan. I do think a plan is the best way to go for this. Like go through your month, figure out what you're going to do. So for mine, I would do Mondays. I always take a bar class. So like I would write down bar every single Monday. I would just flip through bar, 9:15, get myself to put it on the schedule. Okay, I'm planning on going, I'm going to do it. Tuesdays, I have class, and I would love to be able to take a 7 a.m. Now, I kind of really want to switch it up with spin on Tuesdays, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen for me. Like, I can't find any spin class that, like, fits into that schedule that I want. I want a 7 a.m. class. I love Salt Cycle in Tiverton, but, like, I can't. They don't have a 7 a.m. and none of those time slots work for me. So maybe just doing bar. I think starting there, especially because my big, hairy, scary goal, 250. So bar on Mondays, bar on Tuesdays at 7 a.m. Wednesdays, I do try to make sure I can take a yoga class in the afternoon, but Wednesdays are a super packed day for me. So that one is kind of flexible. I want to take yoga on Wednesdays, but I can't always make it happen. Thursday is my rest day. I'm honestly just like way too busy on Thursdays to be able to do anything with the gym. And then Friday, I always take bar at 9:15. Saturday, once again, it's not really a rest day because I do teach dance all day, so it is very active, but I don't really have time to work out. But I don't have time to take any like actual fitness classes, but I mean, if I was like really struggling, I mean, I could totally take a class on Saturday, but I don't think it's necessary. I like my regular schedule. And then on Sundays, I teach booty yoga, which is very, very active, even when you teach it. Like all these other times, like I do teach bar, I am a bar instructor, but bar, it's not my job to work out with you. If you're going to a bar class or any fitness class and your instructor is working out with you, I don't know how much you're going to get out of it. And that's the same for booty yoga, but I can't help it. That's just the way that the cookie crumbles with that one. Like, that's just the way that the practice is. So basically, that's how I would put it down in my daily schedule to get me to that goal. And the same thing goes, like, I, myself, personally, am not a very tidy person, but clutter and a mess, it makes me very stressed. It makes me very anxious. So, like, honestly, like, being clean is something I had to like really work on. Not just being clean, but like being organized and, you know, putting things back where they go. That was something for me that I really needed to schedule in and make happen. I'm also going to, in this video, I think that's just about all I have for scheduling as far as like my fitness classes goes, and that's what I would do. I would write it down in my planner literally every single day. And if something changed, sometimes I do wait until the beginning of the week to do it, but you can also do it on like a dot calendar. There are magnet calendars out there, which I do use, but I also use that for other things too. But yes, you definitely want to go in and plan out your schedule. The other thing I told you that you definitely want to be planning for is your meals. So I actually have a different calendar, which I forgot to grab and bring over here with me, so I can't show you, but it's literally just like a piece of paper. You rip it off and it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday notes. And I use that, and I just kind of stick that on my fridge when I get magnets. But for right now, I don't have any magnets, so I just kind of hang that up in my room, and I really try to stick to that schedule. The other thing that I almost forgot to tell you that you need to schedule in your planner, grocery shopping. You need to schedule your grocery trips, okay? And we already talked about making those lists and planning everything out, what you're going to eat. But yeah, so you need a planner for your meal plan, and that's how this is going to tie into our October Fitness Fest, is you want to make sure you're planning out your classes and you're planning out your meals when you're going to go to the grocery store. And as I said in my other video, you also need to plan cheat days. That's so important. You're going to have them. It's going to happen. It's not even a real cheat. I mean, balance is key, like I said, but you want to just make sure that you plan it in there. Like, okay, like last night I had pasta beach, and like, I'm okay with that. I feel great because it was a Sunday. Now it's Monday and I'm back to my regular grind. I also wanted to share one more thing. Normally I would want to take this in 2 videos and I would want to do this in the beginning, and today it's like hot out. I'm like sweating, if you can't. It's great. Too overshare. Okay, wish I could cut that out, but I don't know how. So this is what the thing is. I made seriously the most delicious coffee, and it has nothing to do with me. It just has everything to do with the products that I use. So I'm just going to share it with you because seriously, this is your fall feels beverage. Like, this is what you want to be drinking in the fall. And this is actually my second cup of it, so it's not as high, and I didn't use whipped cream, but I am going to tell you everything. So the brand of coffee that I use is any brand that you want. Like, literally, it doesn't even need to be flavored. Like, you don't need to be going and getting Starbucks pumpkin coffee. You can, and I'm sure that it's delicious, but you don't have to. The kind of coffee that I use is Coffee Over Cardio. It's a female-run brand, and I really like that. Plus, I just really like there's nothing in it. It's 0 calories. It's not very acidic. I mean, I just love everything about it. It tastes delicious. It smells so good. That's, like, a part of why I love coffee, is, like, the smell of it in the morning. So, yeah. So I have Coffee Over Cardio, and I actually do have its basic AF, and that's their pumpkin flavor, of course. And so I brewed that this morning, and I found this coffee creamer at Whole Foods. This is called Malk, and it's organic, and this is seriously a splurge, but if it's something that and sorry, that's my dog in the background just looking out the window casually. Chance! Shh! Malk. This is so good. I highly recommend it. It was $3 for this bottle, but I mean, it says there are 32 servings in here. I think I use a lot of creamer, so probably not going to be that many for me. And I put this in there, and then I went ahead and put coconut whipped cream on top of that because I'm dairy-free for the most part. I don't really eat any dairy. And then I went and sprinkled on the pumpkin pie from Flavor. Chance, get down!